morning everyone, this is Amit Pabari, founder and managing director of CR Forex. कहते हैं every charts tell you some kind of a story. So in today's presentation we are going to discuss some charts. So let me start with 10-year US Treasury yield का chart. If you see, it is giving us an indication that 10-year US yield has made a top near 5% and gradually it is going to come down. Now let us understand why 10-year US bond yield have fallen. After Fed meeting, market have drawn a conclusion that US is not going to increase the interest rate aggressively, because of which 10-year US yield have fallen. If the yields are falling, it is giving you an early indication that dollar rally is going to stop. Now let me show you second chart, which is dollar index chart. As discussed earlier, 10-year yield will give us an early indication in the chart that dollar rally has stopped. Second, on Friday, US job data has given us a double confirmation that dollar index has topped out at 107 and gradually it is going to move lower. Now, what is the target for dollar index? We have discussed on 23rd October 2023 presentation that dollar index is going to move towards 102.50 and 103 kind of a level. We expect it to move towards that level only. If that happens, it is a positive for all Asian currencies and all emerging market currencies. Now let us discuss outlook for Rupee. Rupee has been in pressure from last 2-3 months because of following reason. First reason was dollar index and 10-year yield was moving higher. From the chart what we have discussed, it is clear that there is a reversal in both dollar index and yield, which is a positive factor for Rupee. The second reason which was putting pressure on Rupee was rising crude oil price. Crude oil price have moved from $80 per barrel to $91 per barrel because of Israel war. But it has again come back to 80.50 kind of a level, and we are expecting that it can move towards $75 per barrel. If that happened, that is also positive for Rupee. Third point was FII was selling in Indian equity market in the month of October. They have sold close to 20,000 crores. But as 10-year US yield has cooled off, we are expecting that they are going to come back again in the month of November. Apart from that, there are few kind of inflows like Adani, REC and SBI raising fund, which is also positive for Rupee. So most of the negative factors have turned positive. So we can conclude that 83.30 is going to act as a very, very strong resistance for the pair, and if 82.90 is broken, then we can expect the pair to move towards 82.50 to 82.20 kind of level in coming days. Now let us discuss strategy for thin margin exporters like agri exporter or chemical exporters. A lot of thin margin exporters are taking costing near 83.10 to 83.20 kind of a level. In recent times, as we have discussed, that dollar index has given a sell signal. So in this kind of a scenario, an ideal strategy for any thin margin exporter is that they should cover 100% of their open position between 83.10 to 83.30 kind of level. If anyone wants to wait, they should keep a strict stop loss of 82.90 or costing whichever is higher. Now let us discuss strategy for thick margin exporters like textile exporter or pharma exporter or engineering exporters. Between 83.10 to 83.30, they should cover 80 to 85% of their open exposure if they are booking against contracted exposure. If they are hedging based on anticipation order, they should keep a hedge ratio between 55 to 60%. Now let us discuss strategy for importers. Importers must appreciate the fact that despite so much of negative news all across, we suggested importers that they should not panic and buy aggressively their imports. Now let us discuss strategy for coming days. First idea is that they should take buyer's credit between 83.10 to 83.30 kind of a level, as we are expecting Rupee to appreciate towards 82.5 kind of a level. Second strategy is that they can buy 30% of their imports which are getting due in next 30 days near 83.05 kind of a level. For remaining position, say next 30% they can participate near 82.75. For remaining position, they should wait with a stop loss of 83.30. With this, I will end my today's presentation. जय हिंद, नमस्कार, फिर मिलेंगे नेक्स्ट वीक. थैंक यू.